A ballerina's perspective, from performing with New York City Ballet and Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater to publishing poetry books and mentoring kids and teens. Join us in a weekly discussion with experts to gain mental health clarity and achieve growth and moral consciousness. Give our show a 5 stars, comment, share, and come along for the ride. Welcome back to another episode of the Growth, Grace, and Gratitude podcast. Today we have a special guest with us, Keith O'Brien, CEO of Hydranity Accelerated Skin Science. He leads the fastest growing professional skincare brands in the U.S., now found in over 3,000 dermatology and med spa clinics nationwide, distributed in over 25 countries. Hydranity's origins are rooted in regenerative medicine and oncology, wound care science, approaching skincare health from a healing perspective rather than just surface level beauty trends. So, wow, what a beautiful journey you went through with going into holistic health and healing through the portal of skincare. And you sent me some beautiful hydrating samples, which I really enjoy. Thank you so much. What an honor to receive. They're so rejuvenating and it feels kind of like a breath of fresh air. The idea of washing your face every day with like just water, sometimes it's missing that frequency of wetness, but not just water. So there's a purity there and there's also nutritional value. So I love that.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. These no, they're different. They're special products. I think that's one reason that we've been adopted so well and so often by the aesthetics community and just skin health in general.
It's so true. Even as I grew up dancing ballet, we have our hair up in a bun and there's so much, presence and focus on our bodies, our faces. If you're ready to shake off that daily stress, come join us for online beginner adult ballet and yoga classes each week to connect with the flow of movement and the art of ballet into perfect synergy. Come as you are and learn to love your body a little bit more and gain strength and flexibility with each class. All are welcome. Sign up at balletartsmovement@gmail.com. First class free. We all like to talk about skincare, behind the
Mhm.
scenes or backstage, and so many girls love using like coconut oil and they try to kind of moisturize, and everybody was like figuring out like what is the best one. Everybody was struggling. Sometimes there was acne as a symptom of after effects. Tell us about your product, and is it good for like sensitive skin? Like who is it good for? All the stuff.
Yeah, the whole line is you know. I apologize we didn't do this earlier because you could have been using Hyacin Active. It's our number one, kills bacteria. It's 14 microns. It feels good. You spray your face. I'm amazed how many people carry it with them in the gym. Because then when you leave for the gym, that you spray it on, kill your bacteria. Sometimes you can go take a shower, sometimes you can't, or it's a little while before you do. It's a great place for a lot of dancers and people that go in the gym use that. But no, Hydranity has a very different way of kind of doing things. I believe in simplicity, something that you can be more consistent with. And so we started with a few things in mind. Keep it simple. And coming from regenerative medicine in kind of into skincare, some of those skin is skin, whether we were trying to save, limbs and lives versus having healthy skin. Your skin needs to be balanced, pH balanced, which we don't always talk about, but inflammation also, inflammation in your skin, your gut, your joints. Inflammation's the enemy. All Hydranity products are anti-inflammatory, and so, um, and as you know, they just feel different. Like I said, you try them, and they feel different than the other products, and it needs to work. We always lead with science, but science can also be luxurious. And when you should want to do your routine, it should feel good because consistency is the best way to have healthy skin. Consistency with anything in your life. The more you're consistent with it, the better the outcome's going to be.
100%. And I know even some guys started using skincare for their wellness routines. And I think it's amazing how men also started taking account of their face and their skin. I think a long time ago it was all about women, and it's, the market was solely for the women because that
Yeah.
was the forte. And now more and more men are becoming aware of that, which is so cool.
Yeah, well, it helps your skin, and people say this all the time, and I used to hate it when people say it, but now I say it. Is skin is your largest organ. It's your barrier. You need to control your barrier for true health. Your skin can really show when someone's healthy and when they're not healthy, and you need to create that barrier um, to relieve oxidative stress, but also it keeps the bacteria out. Your skin is super important, and you need to make routines that are simple that everyone can use.
Excellent point. Tell us a little bit about your recent recognition by Klein as the fastest growing brand in skincare for the second year in a row.
Yeah, no, we're like I said, we're super humbled by that. We've it's been embraced by the community because we do what we say we're going to do. Our products do. We don't overpromise. Our price point is really good, but they work and they work fast. You can start seeing results, visible results in 2 weeks or less, where in the past it's always been 8 or 12 weeks. So we brought that science over to get rapid results. But I tell people all the time is if you use this for 3 or 4 days when you get out of the shower or or after taking a bath, you'll noticeably feel your skin texture and smoothness being better. Um, I think that's one of the reasons people are impatient now. And the other thing is, we don't say to have great, healthy skin, you don't need 10 or 12 products. You can use just a few products. All Hydranity products do more than one thing. So you can use a couple, you just use a couple of products to take care of. You don't need these long regimens that cost thousands of dollars a month and take you 20 minutes to an hour to do. Nobody has that time anymore.
It's so true, yes. And do you have any favorite products that you like using, and does it change over time?
You know what it does? That's kind of like asking, do you have a favorite kid, right? Um, but there are a couple. I didn't think that I would ever say this, so I'm gonna give you a couple. One is Prelude cleanser. Our cleanser, it's different. It's the only cleanser that actually has technology. It actually acts like a magnet and cleans out your pores, dirt, grime, and it smells good. You want to use it. It's I get one in the shower. I keep them everywhere. It just for that. Vivid Brightening it's the best non-hydroquinone product for even tone and for fine lines and wrinkles, but for pigmentation. And pigmentation doesn't happen just by the sun; it happens by the heat also. So this product treats pigmentation, but it also prevents it. It's really the only one out there that does that. And then our latest product is a Retizone, true innovation in the industry. So it's a vitamin A encapsulated in an exosome. So it penetrates, gets down to your dermal layers, and also it's cellular. It gets inside cells. And so that product is really the first retinol product that you can use therapeutically from day one that also hydrates your skin and takes away the redness. There are other products out there you can use from day one, but this is the only one that really helps with erythema, the redness that most vitamin A's give you. This actually treats it. And so it may become my favorite product. I don't know. We got two new ones coming in the fall. It's so maybe one of them will be. I don't know. They're all good. It's hard to choose.
Understandably so, yes. It's like every creation has its own kind of like.
It's own unique, and that's what we do too. Is we don't do Me Too products. All of our products are innovative. That's one thing as a company. We're not going to bring a Me Too or just have a product to have it. It really has to be better than what's on the market.
That's amazing. And I like the fact that it's also reminding people of the value of self care. Because when we talk about spirituality on this podcast, it's all about prioritizing time for yourself to take care of yourself
Mhm.
inside and out.
Yep.
So having this holistic product adding into your regimen It's so amazing.
Yeah.
And what is it suggested? Is it like a daily thing, twice a day, once a day? What is the like suggested?
Yeah, usually it's twice a day. Our technology, our platform technology is hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid has a short half life, so it turns over very rapidly in your body. So we always get up in the morning, cleanse, wash your face, and then use your serums. Just two pumps. You want to do the same thing. You want to do the same thing at nighttime also. Clean your face, take your makeup off, do your routine, and then go to bed. So twice a day, and this in the consistency of it is really what's so important.
I love that. And of course, consistency. I always talk about it with my dancers and my students. And when it comes to you want to create that product or that final performance in such a way that
Yeah.
you'll feel the value only through consistency.
Well, we try to make our products because sometimes you forget or you get tired. So I tell everybody, I want our products to be so good after you've already gone to bed and you realize you didn't use it, that you'll get up and go do it. That's how our form, fit, and function. That's how make it where someone will get out of bed and go do their routine because they know it's the best thing for them and the experience the way that it feels.
Fantastic. And I know summer's come, the warmer days. What are your skin health tips for the season?
You have to Your skin's got to be hydrated. Healthy skin is hydrated. Hydrated skin just does better. We talked about hyacinth. You should never leave home without it. It will help the inflammation, helps the redness. And one of our HA serums, Renew and HA serum, is a great daily. Use it in the morning for super hydrated skin. It just The good news is you put it on. 30 seconds later, you can put if you wear makeup, you put your makeup on. So the other thing is in the summer, everybody should wear an SPF. Here's my call out. We don't even have one, but I'm telling you, wear an SPF during the summer. But vitamin C also. We have a great vitamin C that has two types of vitamin C. It doesn't cause redness, but it also gives you moisturization at the end. Also, it's a vitamin C first, but it also moisturizes your skin. So you just have to be very thoughtful, drink more water, and keep your skin hydrated during the summer.
Amazing. And this is also great because it gives us that understanding of our bodies and our wellness, and also kind of using that hygiene into our daily life, our lifestyle, seasonal.
Yes,
Yeah, it's fantastic.
it does. Things change when during different seasons. You just have to be
Yeah,
intentional. You have to just be alert for when you need to do things different.
yeah, for sure. I know so often during the winter the skin gets so dry. It's so
Yes.
annoying. You always have chapped lips, chapped skin. It's so painful. And then the summer, vitamin D, you want to get the sun, but you want to also protect. So like there's
Yeah.
all the stuff.
Well, the good news is we have a lip treatment product that helps with that, and we also launched last year a body product, Encore, which is has 7 antioxidants in it. It's just velvet on your body, and it helps reduce the free radicals attacking your body. It's a great product. It's all year round. It's good for summer, get some post sun, but winter it's great for. Um, we also have a mask that's really good in the summer. It's fantastic. It's a biocellulose mask, so it kind of cools you.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's really, yeah, really nice.
That's so awesome. What are your favorite parts of formulating this unique skincare brands?
You know, part of it, it's a number one, it's innovation. How can we do something different? The good news from a lot of us in the company, we didn't come from skincare. So we're not beholding to the norms. We can do things that we think, hey, this is actually going to work. So I think being innovative, but also I get a letter at least every week from someone or an email. Not to, I get letters more than I thought I would get, but
Oh,
saying
wow.
how that it's really helped people in their skin, helped clear their acne up, and it's given them confidence. And I mean, I had one last month from a young lady, and she said my acne was so bad that I wouldn't go look for a job. I was embarrassed, but I started using your products, and it cleaned me up. And she said, I feel like I have a new lease on life. And so, when you get those type of testimonials, it makes you work harder, and it just makes you do want to do more.
That's amazing. And that is so inspirational to receive kind of that validation and confirmation of your progress is such a really, really amazing thing. And it's also showing you that you're kind of aligned with your purpose or mission. A lot
Yeah,
of times when we are talking about on this podcast, like, what is my purpose? What is my passion? And sometimes people are kind of losing sight of their fun, their inner joy, what they're good at, what they're getting good feedback on. So, yeah, it's so important to listen to the feedback people give you, especially when you are creating something new and something that you are passionate about. It's
yeah,
very inspiring. And what are some advice that you can offer to the young generation who are looking out into the world and just wanting to, not be obsessed with those beauty trends that can be quite harmful, but
yeah.
just, yeah.
Number one is I tell people like that, just be yourself. Um, don't seek perfection because you're never going to get there. You should seek it, but just be satisfied with who you are. Don't try to be something for someone else because you'll always be disappointed in that. And then the other thing is just believe in yourself. Know who you are. If you're doing the right things, um, believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, why should someone else? You know, don't be afraid to try new things. You're not going to be good at it the first time. It's okay, but keep trying. Persistency is the way to get there. If you're going to get good at something, you're going to have to try, and then try again. Just keep doing it. Failure is not fatal. You learn how not to do things. So try things new. Don't listen to everybody else. Listen to yourself.
Fabulous advice. Yes, 100% agree. And did you ever have any failures or issues like first starting your brand? And did you ever feel like, oh, I don't know if it's going to go anywhere? What was your journey in the beginning like?
Yeah, well, it was we were very fortunate because how we got into it. We had some insight because we were using our HA serum as we're trying to use it as a drug delivery system. And it didn't work. And we were looking at radiation oncology patients that had thrush. So they can't take pills. So we said, you know what? Our HA is different. We'll use that to deliver vitamin K. And we were trying that. And that didn't really work. It couldn't get to the levels that we needed it to. But because the vitamin K molecule was so big. But what it did show is how fantastic their skin was when they were using this product. So by trying something and failing at that, it opened up this great window and horizon that we have in Hydranity now. And it just without trying that, Hydranity would not be here. And so so you have to learn how to pivot. And it's like, okay, well this didn't work, but this works really well. Let's focus our energy and effort on here. We'll give ourselves grace for this not going as well. But what we're going to do is we're going to be positive. This glass is half full, and it's turned into something really spectacular.
What a wonderful story. I love that.
Yeah.
Yes, the idea of pivoting is so crucial. And I think it also allows people to be more relaxed about the final product because nobody knows where the direction is going to take you. So to be
Yes,
open to the journey, right?
absolutely.
That's fantastic. Where can people connect with you and get your amazing products and follow on your social media?
Yeah. Well, we're on LinkedIn, our Instagram. It's Hydranity. It's there. You can go on our website, hydranity.com. But we prefer people to go to our it's almost 5,000 now providers in the U.S. Most dermatologists, plastic surgeons, and med spas across the U.S. and even abroad, they carry it now, and we prefer them to go that route so that they get a good skin analysis, and because that's super important just to make sure, because sometimes we don't see things that professionals do. And that's the way we prefer. But for some reason, if you can or you're too busy, you can always go to hydranity.com and find our products.
Perfect. Wow, what a beautiful conversation. Thank you so much, Keith, for coming on the podcast,
It was
sharing your
my pleasure.
inspiring journey and story with us. And hopefully people can get a better understanding of the impact of holistic skincare to help people be more confident, joyful, and happy.
Yep, absolutely. My pleasure. Thank you for the invitation.